Hi, hey guys, James from Church Media Resource. I'm going to show you how to edit the Tree Notes After Effects template, available from churchmediaresource.com for just $10. It contains footage of my apple tree in my backyard, and I have 4 placeholders that I've placed in that footage, so it looks like they're hanging from the tree. So this is the first one. The second is, I'd like to show you, but it renders quite slowly because of the footage. This is placeholders. The second placeholder, the third placeholder is at about 32 seconds, and the final placeholder is about there, 45 seconds. So to edit each of these placeholders, what we're going to do is double click on, whoops, not that. Double click here, and we've got comp 1 that's come up, and we're just going to call this example 1. You can of course edit the text in whatever way you like. I've just set up an example of how you could lay the text out, but if you want to get rid of some of these, let's get rid of tree notes, let's get rid of AE template, and let's just call this example 1 and text area. This is just Times Italic, and this is Helvetica Bold, the 2 fonts that are used here. And it's kind of that serif sans serif combination that's getting used a bit at the moment. And it does suit the comp quite a lot, I think. So example text area 1, it looks quite small, so let's take both of those, select, hold shift and select both of those, and then hit S for scale, and we'll scale both of these up, and then just select text area and press shift and down on the cursor keys to just move that into place. And let's have a look at that now. Example text area. So that's the first one. So edit the second one, similar sort of procedure. Let's this time get rid of make your images, text or video. Now of course you can add any image, video or text to this area, so don't feel restricted by what's here. Text area 2, I'm going to call it, and we'll call this bit example. Right, select that. I don't think we spelled example correctly. Let's double click on that. Whoops, it's all going a bit slow. Example, there we go. Alright, let's have a look now. So at about 22 seconds is our next one. Let's try 18. Okay, text area 2 example, beautiful. Now let's edit our third area, and it's currently got some text there. Some text here, we can turn that on, turn on the image, and now if we hop across to it, we now have a nice image in that area. So that's an example of how you could do an image. To put an image of your own in there, select the project panel, hit Command I for importing, select your image. In this case, let's choose, I don't know what that is, but let's have a look. Something off my computer, looks like it's, and then once it's imported, just drag it across. What have we got? A service station, great. So let's jump across, we've got some nice images of a service station now. And then we want to edit the final area, so let's just say example 3 and download. We'll delete that area. Just turn off that layer, and text. Just mental blank there. Text area 4, and then I've got example 3. Let's just call that 4. and how we could lay this out, I guess. This is also a bit of typography now. I would select that, make it italics, and I would ramp that up, and I would place it to the left a little, and then I will just tuck that in nicely underneath. Select both. See how that looks. Yes, text area 4, example 4, it looks weird because there's 2 4s in it. Let's just get rid of that. I guess this just gives you an idea of my design process, but everyone's process is different. Because there's no hanging letters here, I might just bump that example up nice and close like that. Select them both, place them in the middle. Let's have a look at that one now. Text area 4 example, that'll do, it's just an example. And then, so that we go to our final comp, double click on that, and this is where we add it to the render queue. So just go to composition, add to render queue. Best settings I like to use most of the time, I find, oops, no, cancel that. Click this arrow here, I would go H264, and the only thing I change on the settings for that is the default value of 3 is a bit low. I would make about 10 megabytes a second. That gives you good quality MP4 video. Make sure audio is flicked on there, and then hit render, and you have yourself a video. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of that. If you want to get in touch, just go to our website, churchmediaresource.com/contact. And don't forget our Church Media Resource After Effects template collection, which is 12 After Effects templates, 10 sound files. They're very popular at the site. So get into it, have a lot of fun, and until next time, see you later.